Y'all, they are, my zinnias are more beautiful today than they were a couple days ago. Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Country Gals Homestead. It's been a long time since I made a video, but I've been so busy. And I wanted to have things looking better than what they look, but you know what? I'm just going to have to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly because it's never going to be perfect. So, but I'm going to show you a few things that's really awesome, I guess you could say. Um, this weather that we've had here in North Mississippi. This is I don't even know what date it is. I think the 11th or 12th of November. I think it's the 11th, but I'll put it on the thumbnail. It'll be on there. But so I want to show you this um, what's going on this year. We have not had a frost. Some people that live close have had a frost. I don't know what the deal was with us not getting a frost because I talked to a man that doesn't live too far from me, and he said he got a frost. He said the kudzu, that's a little butterfly just landed on me. So, well, hello, well, goodbye. But so he said he had a frost. The kudzu was all dying, and that it had gotten his pears, so he didn't get any pears this year. But as far as I know, we haven't had any frost. I'm going to show you everything that's going on. That's my neighbor's dog barking there, but you just have to kind of uh, deal with it like I do. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to show you some things that's going on here. Like I said, the good, the bad, the ugly. It's not going to be perfect. I don't have things straightened up like I need to have them straightened up. I don't have things done because, like I said, I lead a very, very busy life. I'm always doing something. But there's always something that needs to be done too. I mean, it's just never ending. So, but just come along and I'm going to show you some things here with my plants and flowers and stuff. It's pretty cool. So just come along. Okay. First off here, we have this growing. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's in the squash family. I'm not really sure what it is, to tell you the truth. It looks like a squash. Absolutely looks like a squash. So I guess we'll wait and see, unless the frost gets it, because I'm just like, I've got my fingers crossed because I'm trying to put a lot of my things. I'm trying to organize a heated greenhouse because I want to grow things year round. I really do. So I'm trying to do that. Of course, I'm not going to dig this up, but I don't know. The frost, I'll cover it, but hopefully the frost won't get it before it produces. So I have some mums here. They look really good, and I don't know what happened when I planted them. I had them; they were so big and pretty, and then when I planted them in this, and it might have something to do with this cast iron pot or something. I'm not sure because there's a lot of rust. It might have something to do with the rust. I'm not sure, but I have two of them, and they were real big and pretty and just vibrant. But you know, maybe it'll pull through, but I don't know. This flower here, doggone, I can't think of the name of it. Just I forget what it. I've had this flower for. This is the second year. I overwintered it last year. In my I have an old camper slash greenhouse. I was trying to turn it into a greenhouse, but it just doesn't. It's just not. It just doesn't have enough sun coming into it. But although I did have a heater in it and everything, but I had a few flowers and things that did overwinter because of the heater and stuff. But they just as far as doing like trying to do seedlings and stuff like that, they just don't do very good. And also, there was something in there eating up all my plants. I still don't know what it is. It might have been. I think it's bigger than a mouse, so I don't know. It could be a rat or something. I don't know, but it ate down a bunch of my plants and stuff, and I was really discouraged about it and everything. But anyway, and then I hadn't been able to really take care of anything like it needs to be taken care of because I do my flea market, and it just takes up a whole lot of my time. And like I said, I don't have things as neat as they could be. So I do have a tomato plant here growing, and it's got some little tomatoes on it. And like I said, for this being almost the middle of November, we usually get our first frost usually the second week of October. So we're going on a month out of that. So, and I don't know. I mean, the weather has just been. It's been something, to tell y'all the truth. I've never had tomato plants last this long. Yeah, and everything's just a little unkept, and I'm sorry, but like I said, I live such a busy life, y'all. I wish I could just snap my fingers and everything would be perfect, but that's never going to happen. So, in order to make a video, I'm just going to have to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, and I got these. These are kind of like they bloom. They've been blooming. And there's a little bloom on that one there. But yeah, they're kind of like can't think of the word. Succulents. Kind of like in the succulent family. Oh, I just hit my knee and then it hurts. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. So yeah, I got a blueberry tree here that is, I don't know, I'm really worried about it. It looks like it's trying to die on me. It's got buds, trying to bud, but like I said, I don't know. It's not doing what it probably should be doing because I say that. And I know they'll probably go dormant in the fall and winter. But over here, I have another one, but it's not. I mean, it seems to be. Yeah, it's doing a lot better than that one. So, and I know you're supposed to give them fertilizer in the fall, I do believe, and I just have to read up on it and see what I need to do. But it's just so much that I have to do that I just can't get to everything. I do try though. It's just I don't know. I wish I could get up all energized in the mornings and just. Oh, and by the way, I started my running back today because I used to run like y'all. Look. I can tell you who did this. Okay. Well, I'll tell you who did this, and I'll tell you about my running. But we got a little dog. Got a little new puppy. His name is Gunner Boy. And Gunner thinks it's okay to come out here and do stuff like this. So I'm going to have to teach little Gunner that we can't be doing that. And I found this morning another little pot that he done this to. So I got to let him know that we can't be getting all rambunctious and digging out my dirt that's in my pots, because this dirt is precious dirt to me. So, but here's that's one of my petunias that, well, the season's been so long that I saw that they were red. I had red petunias in here, all red. And I saw that they died back, and I cut them back and everything. And then I saw some new growth coming up. I just let them go, and well, this is what I got. But I do see there's a red one right there too. So now I got a mixture of the petunias. And y'all, I do try to keep things cleaned up around here, but it's really hard. I'm just going to tell you that much. It really is. Okay, so, and this is one of the New Guinea impatient. Yeah. And it was all pretty and everything, and it was blooming and stuff. And like I said, about the middle of October comes around, and I'm like, oh, I better get this stuff put up, because the weather's fixing to, we're fixing to get a frost. Okay, and then I covered stuff, and y'all, we never did get a frost. So I had to pull all this stuff back out, and like I said, something's been eating on it. That was in the camper, and I'm going to say it's some kind of a rat, because we have some weird, strange rats around here. They don't look like a regular rat. They kind of look like a little hamster. Not little, but they're big, but they look like they have the features of like a hamster. It's their ears and stuff, yeah. And I don't know what the name of that particular rat is, but yeah. So, but yeah, so these got they got kind of ate by whatever. And then over here is see, these are the other impatiens. See, that's got some purple in it too. And I guess the purple seeds came out and were distributed into this pot from a purple petunia. But yeah. So see, y'all, look at, I mean, it's just like stuff's thriving. So let me show you some more stuff, y'all. Look at these peppers, y'all. I do like container. I love doing containers, planting. And this is some of my containers that I have. I still have peppers. This pepper, and this one might not have been in the camper, but there were several peppers that I put in the camper. Here's one. And yeah, see how something ate it? Yeah, something ate it. I'm not very happy about it, because they were looking pretty good, because I was going to try to overwinter them. I know it's kind of tricky to overwinter peppers, but I'm going to try it. And here's I believe this is Tabasco pepper. I just love peppers. I love raisin peppers. It's a lot of fun. See, they got some peppers on them still. And this right here is a Cajun bell pepper, y'all. Yeah. And something's eating on that one. I see that they get ripe, and then I just don't have time to come out here and get them. Something's been eating on that one. Let me see. Yeah. It might have just, I didn't get it in time. But these over here look good. Yeah, they look good. So they turn red, and they get bigger too. They probably, if they had some fertilizer on them, they'd probably get about the size of a regular bell pepper. So yeah, and I use those with a lot of my canning that I do. And then I had some strawberries here that I was going to sell at the flea market. And look at them; they're doing beautiful. This is some that I didn't sell, and I just brought back home, and I just been still trying to take care of them and everything. But yeah, I have them in baskets, and I'm going to try to hang them and take care of them if I can get that my heated greenhouse going. But that requires me getting out here and getting it going, because there's no telling when we're going to. Who knows about our weather? You know, it might frost tomorrow. So, and I would hate that, because I still got a lot of stuff that's trying to produce and is producing for me and looking good. Look at this bell pepper right here. See? See my bell peppers. My bell peppers are still trying to produce in these containers. And that's the reason I'm wanting to overwinter them. And then we have these Gerber daisies. You know, they were bloomed. This was yellow. That's it. There's one of the blooms. See it? It's starting to, there. It's going to bloom. But it had 3 blooms on it, and of course they died back. The blooms did. Get that down there, okay. But yeah, it's in a pot, and that one's in a pot. I think that one might be, I don't know what color, but I know I got some fuchsia color Gerber daisies too. Yeah, so, but this fall has just been, it's been different, way different. And like I said, all these at one time. Now, I had most of these in the camper, thinking, you know, I wanted to save them, and it's going to frost. And well, when I noticed that something was eating on them, and you know, I was like, I got to get them out of there. So that's what I did. I brought them out, and back to square one. And here's another yeah, New Guinea impatient too. Yeah, and it's not, I mean, it's still trying to bloom and everything, but I mean, it's not looking its best because it got ate by whatever's in the camper. Sure did. So that right there, you know, that idea is not going to work. The camper as a heated greenhouse is not going to work, but I do have another idea. And you know, back a month or 2 ago, I was noticing we have a tomato plant growing in the New Guinea flower here. And I said, I'm going to let it go. And I did, and y'all, look, I got tomatoes on it. It's some kind of a grape tomato. But there was one that was ripe the other day, and let me tell you what, I plucked that thing off and popped it in my mouth. It was so sweet and so good. So I'm trying to get it, you know, get these to go on and ripen. Yeah, so whenever I see like a volunteer or something growing in my flower pots or whatever, I just let it go to see what's going to happen. So, and I got this little strawberry tower here. You know, there's a little strawberry tower. They don't do so good because that tower right there doesn't get, you can't put enough soil in it for them to be really healthy. And the reason they're looking good right now is because, like I said, they love this fall weather. You know, cool mornings, and we've been getting a lot of dew. Yeah, so, and I got this is my blackberry. Oops. This is my blackberry vine I've been growing. Well, I ordered it from a company, and it was real little when I first got it. It was just a little, had about 3 or 4 little leaves on it, and it's grown this much. And yeah, I did put it in this container here. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I don't really see anything else I want to show you. Oh, except for maybe this flower over here. Yeah, let's get it here. There's this flower I wanted to show you that's it was in kind of my it just started growing, and that's a vinca, yeah. And I never planted this color of vincas this year. Never had. It evidently came from a seed from last year or so, and it was in the soil, and whatever soil I use, I do reuse my soil. I amend it and reuse it because it's economical to do that, and plus the soil that I use isn't cheap, and it's a good potting soil. I love it. Uh, it's called Bacto, and I think I've mentioned it before in some of my other videos. Yeah, and then I want to show you that, and then I just have some. I got some cayenne peppers still trying to produce. Come out here every so often, and if I need some cayenne peppers, I'll just pick them because they're still trying to produce. Okay, so I'm going to take you over to the main garden and show you some things that's going on. Okay, so these impatiens, I had them in a little bitty pot at one time, and I replanted them. I got some lumber over here that I'm going to, this lumber here I'm going to use for for the heated greenhouse, hopefully. That's why I have it laying here. But so I have, yeah, that's a pineapple, and these are just the regular impatiens, but that's one of my favorite colors of the impatient. Yeah. So I had 2 or 3 small ones in, well, they were in small little small pots, and I put them in here, and they just really came out of it. And like I said, they're loving this fall weather. And we got down a couple nights, we got down to like almost freezing. It was right at freezing. I think it was right at, well, it was like 34 degrees, and I was really concerned everything was going to just freeze, but it didn't. And this is another pepper, and yeah, I believe it's the, oh, let me see this one here. Yeah, it's this is another one of my Cajun bell peppers, and it's got one on it there. And you might see this right here. Like I said, when something gets in the soil and it starts growing, and I know it's something that might be beneficial or something, I just go ahead and let it grow. And that's a hummingbird vine, and I just absolutely love that stuff. I have it growing on my fence row, and I think I have a video of it with it in it. But yeah, so that's some of the hummingbird vine. I love it. Then I have another one of my Cajun bell peppers. So, and it's got some little peppers on it. It's got some little peppers on it, see? Yep. And I got, y'all, I'll tell you what. This right here, trying to move this trash can out of the way. Okay. This right here is a pineapple. And I'm going to tell you what. You see how it's got this old growth down here? This old stuff down here? Well, I had it in the camper last year. And I kept on seeing it through the window. I kept seeing, I said, oh, it's still, this year. I never did get it out. And I went all summer long with it in the camper, and I didn't get it out. I didn't water it, but I noticed it still had some green. I said, wow. So I finally got it out. Like it was this fall. It was probably September, October when I got it out, and it started growing again. It made its little. This is the new growth part right here of it, and this is the old. I don't think that'll ever do anything, but that's the old part of it right there. But now this part right here might go ahead, and I think it's going to go ahead and take off. It's just really strange that it lasted that long in the camper with no water, and I just couldn't believe it. But I said, I got to see if I can save it, and I did. So, yeah. So, but yeah. So, looking around here. Yeah, I know I said I was going to take you over to the other garden, or the big garden, and I just wanted to show you some of this stuff here that's going on. I got a cactus here that's blooming. I was like, oh, look, it's got little flowers on it. So I was like, it's got little flowers on it. Yeah, little pink flowers. And I had some succulents here, and whatever is in the camper is messed it up. Again, this is the second year. Well, when I noticed that it was the same thing was eating on my stuff, that's when I got I got them out, and I said, no, can't have them in the camper. Yeah, I could put down poison or whatever for rat poison or whatever, but we have an outside cat, and I really don't want him getting a hold of a mouse or a rat or anything that has been poisoned, and just really don't want to do work. I just don't want to have to deal with it. Maybe him getting a hold of stuff he ain't supposed to. So yeah, that's what I want to show you. Okay. Yeah, I know. I need to weed. I need to do a lot of things, but my time is just limited. So I would love to be out here and just making this garden perfect with no weeds like I like it. But right now it has weeds, and I'm just gonna have to deal with the weeds until I can do better. But yeah, so I got some jalapeno peppers, still producing. My peppers did good this year too. They did good. Yeah, I'm just really, like I said, got my fingers crossed that we continue to have this warm weather with no frost. No frost. Now, yeah, they look scraggly. I'm telling you, they look scraggly, but they're still producing. You know, um, and after Hurricane Helene, we didn't get any. That was our last rain. We didn't get any rain until just here recently. See, we still got. Look, they still get. They're still putting on blooms, setting blooms, whatever you want to call it, and setting fruit. Which people say, well, pepper's not a fruit. Well, that's just that's just a word you use, I guess. They, to describe a plant that's producing. Okay. And it still is producing. Yeah. Oh, and this okra. Y'all, this okra, it went through a spell where it was, I thought, okay, we're done with the okra. But I'm still getting okra. And down here, it's like at the base of the stalks, it's like just started reproducing more okra. Because I was like, okay, we're not going to get any more okra. And these are just going to die off because they done had it. I mean, look at the stalks. They're way up in the air. And look, there's okra up there on. Okay, but there's hardly any leaves on them. But now down here at the base, the leaves are reproducing, and it's just strange, you know. It's just strange. I've never seen it do this before. So, see, we have little baby okras on, and I did pick some yesterday that was perfect size. And I'm hoping they'll continue to put on, because I'll keep on coming out here and getting my okra till I can't get no more okra. Just milking it. I'll milk it until I can't milk it no more. Okay. So let's go over here and see some of these peppers over here. So we got cayennes still producing. And I can't, because of the sun, I can't hardly see how to, there we go. There we go. But yeah, we still have cayennes producing here. Yeah, and I know I just wish weeds didn't grow in the garden. I really do. I just wish they didn't grow in the garden. And the only way you can prevent that is to get them out of the garden, and I haven't had time to do it. But yeah, so my cayennes are still coming along. I've been making pepper sauce, and I use the cayennes for a lot of my stuff, my pickled eggs, and uh, hot sauce. I make my own hot sauce. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But I just want to show you. It's like this garden's like, well, this weather keeps on going, so we're going to keep on going. Some more cayennes. I've got some Fresnos. I picked one the other day, a red one. I got some green Fresnos. They're still producing. Here's a green Fresno. Here. So I'm just letting them do their thing. And you know, when I thought that we were going to get a frost, I came out here all night. I was picking peppers like a crazy lady. I was just picking them because I didn't want to get frostbite. Because if frost gets on a pepper, it's pretty much messes. It really does. It pretty much destroys the pepper. And so I was out here. Let's see, there's another bloom right there. Wow. So I was out here just picking peppers, just picking all of. I had a lot of peppers that I picked, and well, never did get a frost. And here we are today, a month later, and we still haven't had a frost, thank God. And you know, because I mean, I could say, okay, let's, you know, it's over, the season's over. Well, it's not over. It's not over. And my green beans, they also they reproduced again, but you know they've had it for the year because whatever's on here is whatever is on here is going to be, I'm saving for seeds. So see these pods up here. See these pods? Yeah, those are going to be seeds. Saving them for seeds. So yeah, I'm leaving them for seeds. See, I got some. You see those right there? Those rattlesnake pole beans? That's what they are, rattlesnake pole beans. There's a few right there that hadn't even, the still kind of, see, they hadn't even dried up yet. So yeah, my green beans did great. The rattlesnake pole beans and the blue lake. That's the only two I'm going to grow because I did try a different variety that I didn't like because it didn't do like I thought it would do, and I'm just not going to fool with it. And I got me a volunteer mulberry tree that just decided to start growing. And I'm just going to let it grow. Of course, I've read that they don't produce the first year. So, but I'm hoping by next year it'll be producing some mulberries, and I can probably make some mulberry jelly. So yeah, so that's my mulberry tree, and I'm going to have to get up there and probably trim it up there, trim it up, because they get real tall. Well, they get tall. They just keep growing. And there is a power line up there that I need to cut it. So I need to trim it back so don't get up there by the power line. But yeah. So there's my mulberry tree. And just more jalapeno peppers that's still producing. Big one. There's a big one. But yeah, still producing in the middle of November. Wow. I've never seen it before. I got a Tabasco pepper here. Tabasco pepper plant. It's got Tabascos on it. You know, it's never, I don't know if it just has too much shade or what because of the mulberry tree or what, but the whole time that I had that, you know, it's been in the garden all year. And I've gotten one pepper off of it that turned red. The rest stayed this greenish to yellowish. So yeah. But I'm just glad to have a Tabasco pepper plant. Yeah, and it's pretty. I mean, it's big. It got big. And then I have some more down here. I have some more cayennes. There's a red cayenne. I'm getting a few red ones. I have Anaheim, and it's still producing. Look at this big pepper. Well, they get big. Anaheim peppers get big, but see, yeah, it's still producing. Still producing. Still producing Anaheim peppers. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I was like, I have to do a video, and you know, everything, like I said, everything is not going to be perfect like I want it to be, but that's just how it goes, I guess. So, and that's another, I think this is another Fresno. Sorry for the dogs, y'all. Okay. This is another Fresno, and they get red when they're ready. You can use them when they're green, but when they're red, they're hotter when they're red. Yeah, they're hotter when they're red. So, yeah. All right. So, I got me some beets planted. They're coming up. They're coming up. See, I kind of planted them kind of late, but it's okay because they do fine in fall frost. So, they're up a little bit. They're an inch or two up. So I can be making my pickled beets. Yeah, pickled beets is what we're going to make with those. All right. So there's my beets. But yeah, they're still growing. So I just wanted to show y'all, you know, I had some pumpkins out here too, but they really didn't do it. I think they had too much shade. They just really didn't do very good. So I said, oh well, you know, oh well. But we had a volunteer, this volunteer flower. My memory is getting horrible because I can't think of what it is. I can't think of it. The name of it. And then I'll think of it, and then I'll post it on here. I'll write it in. Yeah, marigolds. There we go. We don't have to write it in. Marigold. It's a marigold. It's real pretty. It's big and pretty, and you know, see, it's a pollinator. It attracts pollinators. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, I just thought I'd show y'all what's going on this year, which is very strange. Very strange. that's going to do it for this video, y'all. And I thank y'all for watching. Hopefully I can get it up at a decent time, and it'll be on my page finally. My page, my YouTube channel. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I can continue to do my videos, and at this point it's just like, it doesn't matter, you know, it's just going to be the good, the bad, the ugly, because I'm just one person, and just one person trying to get all this done and stuff. And but we'll let you know how my heated greenhouse comes along. I'm excited to be able to at least try to have it, you know, have some things to grow all year long, and to overwinter. But well, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully it won't be so long in between videos anymore. I just got to get out here and do it. I just got to do it and say, you know, just suck it up, get it done, and go. So thank y'all. See y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.